third match since last Friday here on LTS.
A junior, number 4, Kerrigan Gray. A senior, number 11, Taylor Felber. A senior, number 13, Christina Colton. A junior, number 14, Rebecca Collier. And a senior, number 16, Ashley Shea. The coach of the Saints in her third season is Kim Barrington. Her assistants are John Calver and Ken Carlson. Your Blue Devils come to tonight's conference matchup. We're going to 12 wins, 6 losses, and are currently 6th in the conference. Here are their starters. A sophomore outside hitter number 2, Jess Lott. A junior setter number 4, Christy Notary. A senior outside hitter number 5, Brittany Schmidt. Right side junior number 7, Bavara Gormakova. A freshman defensive specialist number 9, Nicole Haida. And your middle hitter, a senior number 11, Daisy Cook. Your Blue Devils earned the leadership of Ed Rule in his second season. His assistants are David Nichols, Joe Coppin, student assistant is Brianna Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some LTU volleyball.
Welcome into LTSN. WAC play getting underway once again tonight. Third in a row at home for the Blue Devils, and they claim the first point of the night. Vargramakova getting us underway. Siena Heights in town tonight. It has been 1,103 days since LTU last beat Siena Heights. This appears to be a team that has the ability to put those kind of numbers in the rearview mirror and come out with a different sort of energy this year. Blue Devils at 12-6 on the season, 6-3 in a very tight WAC conference. I'm Jason Ross Jr. It is a delight to have you once again tonight here on LTSN, your home for Blue Devil women's volleyball. Here's Nicole Heiduck going back to the senior Brittany Schmidt, and the Blue Devils now up 2-0 here in the first set. We play best 3 sets out of 5 to 25, a shortened 5th to 15 if necessary. Siena Heights currently on a 2-match losing streak. They come in at 10-6 on the season, 5-4 in a very competitive WAC conference, as mentioned. Here's the middle set to Desi Cook and make it 3-0. Blue Devils off to a nice start in front of the home crowd here on this Wednesday night. First match of October, and it's a little warmer outside than us Michiganders are used to in the month of October, but we'll take it. Here's Christy Doherty, the back set that time, finding Gramakova and make it 4-0 Blue Devils. Third match in a row now where they've come out with a really nice start. Over the weekend, the back-to-back that saw them defeat UNOH and Indiana Tech on a Friday and Saturday, and both of those matches they got off to a 2-set lead. Still early, but very nice 4-0 start to this opening set for Lawrence Tech. Here's Ty Lutke going right into the block. Got through momentarily. Christy Doherty, who's having a fantastic year, goes back to the senior Brittany Schmidt. Now coming in there, Janelle Ruhlman, the freshman. Siena Heights happy to have her back in the lineup tonight. Missed their last match, a 5-setter against Cornerstone, and there she is right on cue. Averaging about 2.1 kills per set, 107 on the year. She's tallied up 55 in conference play. As Christy Doherty and Christine Ty Lutke have a little discussion there with the up official. Rebecca Collier, the junior from Waterford. In for Siena Heights, back to serve will be Christine Tylutke, the 5'11 senior. Now here's Doherty going cross-court, big swing from Schmidt, but the block combining over there, Rebecca Collier and Janelle Ruhlman. Couple of 6-footers on that Siena Heights side of the net. 5-1 Blue Devils now. Zakia Hunt and Lexi Zamoniak make their way in. Desi Cook and Nicole Hyduck get their first breathers. Nice effort there from Bianca Negron, the senior libero, but swing there just wasn't timed up very well in the approach from Taylor Felver, senior from Adrian, decided to stay close to home. Siena Heights University in Adrian, about a 1 hour and 20-minute drive away. Just lodged there. Now Christy Doherty to Schmidt. Into the block. Settling things down there was Zamoniak. Not in the black jersey tonight, but still playing that defensive specialist role. Here is Schmidt. Now Doherty. She'll go back to Gramakova. Negron is there. Christine Tylutke chasing it down. 6-1 Blue Devils now. Extended rally here. Doherty once again looking for an assist, trying to dump it over that time was Schmidt, but the Saints were ready there. Ashley Shea makes her way in. 6'1 senior from Brooklyn, Michigan. Bianca Negron back to serve. And Var Gramakova makes nice work of things there. Gramakova had 19 kills at Adrian a year ago. Blue Devils didn't win that matchup. Mentions that it is now 7 in a row for Siena Heights over Lawrence Tech coming into tonight. Last win for LTU over the Saints was back in 2015, September 26th of 2015. Here's Bianca Negron after the diving effort that time from Christine Tylutke. Zakia Hunt! Hunt's coming into tonight leading this team in kills at 181 on the season. Really played well versus Indiana Tech last Saturday. Feels like she's caught fire. We'll see if that continues tonight. Her first kill tonight. It is 8-2 Blue Devils now here in this opening set. Christy Doherty to Schmidt, right at Negron. Timeout called by third-year head coach Kim Barrington. We'll go to a quick breather here on LTSN. 9-2, the Blue Devils start to the opening set here on LTSN, your home for Blue Devils women's volleyball. Welcome back to LTSN. It's been a season of milestones for this Blue Devil team. Earlier in the year, they made themselves responsible for the only loss that Lourdes has right now. Lourdes at the top of the conference, 8-1 in WAC play. It was the first ever Blue Devil win over Lourdes. They were 0-14 going into that matchup. They've lost the last 7 to Siena Heights, but currently up 10-2. In their home gym. Var Gramakova will go back to serve here. This Blue Devil team is having a fun year, having tailgates after wins, smiles on their faces over the weekend. They do surrender a point there, 10-3 now in favor of Lawrence Tech here in this opening set, as we'll see Alicia Vaipushan come in for Var Gramakova, a freshman for a junior swap. Vaipushan has really settled in during WAC play. This team is confident in their freshman. Saw Lexi Zamoniak. That ball kind of glides over her hands, was able to avoid inadvertently touching that ball. Zamoniak talked about how she's confident in the freshmen that this Blue Devil team has. You think of Vipushan and Kaleeson, who have played such big roles in their freshman campaigns. Here's the slide behind from Zakiya Hunt, but that sail is wide on her. 11-4 now, Blue Devils. It's the third of 4 in a row at home for Lawrence Tech. Here's Christy Doherty. He goes cross court. Big swing there from Just Lodge. That'll pop up into the ceiling and fall down into the first row of stands. 12-4 now, Lawrence Tech. They look really comfortable out there right now. Not phased at all. Desi Cook comes in here. Zimoniak and Hunt will check out, receiving high fives as they head to the sideline. Nicole Heiduck to serve, a player who is beyond her years in terms of maturity. And the points continue to go the way of Lawrence Tech here in this opener. 13-4 now, Blue Devils in the opening set. Heiduck back to serve again. Here we go. She'll serve right at Anna Tartarian. Now Christy Doherty, Vipushan. Doherty lets a swing over right at Taylor Felver. Little dump over coming that time from Karen Gray, the setter. That sails long on Just Lodge. Lodge was looking for her second kill of the night. Couldn't quite find the swing there. 13-5 now. Claire Bowden, freshman from not too far away in Livonia. Brittany Schmidt off the 10-foot line. Able to drop it in the middle there, finding space over the block and dropping it in down the middle of the floor. 14-5 now. Bianca Negron pops it up, just a swing out of the back row coming that time from Taylor Felver. Christy Doherty had to run in out of the back row that time, and that's off the block, able to tool it. Christine Tylutke, if the Siena Heights team is going to have success tonight, you'd think that Tylutke will have to get in rhythm. Transfer from ONCC, one of the top programs at the D3 level on the NJCAA level. We'll see a lot of transfers come out of there into the WAC. Points again going to Siena Heights there. Head coach Ed Rule looking on. Head assistant coach Joe Podvin standing up. As Siena Heights trying to create a little run of their own here. (14-8) the opening set. Lawrence Tech lead right now. Christy Doherty, Desi Cook, right at Felver. Now here's the back set going to Janelle Ruhlman, the freshman from North Branch, off the block, and this Siena Heights, what is now a 4-0 run, has brought us to 14-9. Blue Devils up, opening set. Schmidt, Doherty. Ooh, nice disguise there. Negron saw it though. And that, did it catch the line? It did not. Point Blue Devils. Able to snap that 4-0 scoring run. And that'll send Just Lodge back. Another player who you just feel is beyond her years. A little bit of a mistake there, though, just sailing long, service error. Just had 10 kills last Saturday. Led the way with 12 last Friday. And these teams trade service errors. So 16-10 Blue Devils now here in the opening set. Zakiya Hunt comes back in along with Lexi Zimoniak. Blue Devils beat Indiana Tech 3-1 last Saturday. Defeated UNOH in a clean straight set victory last Friday night. And man, did they come out looking fresh on Saturday after having played just the night before. And it wasn't a Saturday night match, it was a 1 p.m. match. So You know, the weekend before they kind of had trouble dealing with that, but did not look that way over this past weekend as Taylor Felver lobs one over the block, but out of play. 17-10 now. I think 18-10 rather here in this opening set. Negron, Rebecca Collier, Zimoniak, short of the junior Gramakova, who's unable to get the touch there. So 18-11 now, Blue Devils. Negron, flat serve over. Zakia Hunt. Tylucky was there. Now the swing comes over from Janelle Ruhlman. Doherty looking for another assist. Schmidt just diving to save that. Taylor Felver. Lexi Zamoniak finds Gramakova off the block. Zakia Hunt's a little too much to handle there. Coming down on her forearms. 18-12 now, opening set lead for Lawrence Tech. Doherty, Gramakova. And point Lawrence Tech. Second service error of this first set for Lawrence Tech there. 19-13 now. Doherty looking for Schmidt there off the block, diving, just lodge, high up into the ceiling. Doherty, came back down, and Zakia Hunt handled it. Now here we go in transition with Siena Heights. That goes long. It wasn't the best start to the point for Lawrence Tech, but nonetheless they win it, and they hit the 20 mark. 20-13 now. Will be Schmidt. Flat serve over at Taylor Felver. Now Christine Tylucky. High bump set. Doherty. Lodge. There it is. 21-13 now, the opening set lead. Just Lodge, third on the team. 152 kills coming into tonight. The Macomb native, one of two Dakota High School alums on the team. Vaipushan, nice awareness there. Lodge, little roll shot on over. Off the 10-foot line, sent over. Doherty, Hunts off the block. Point Lawrence Tech. And they are a few points away from, for the third match in a row, claiming the opening set. Grace Palumsack will come in on the Saints side of the net. And here is Schmidt. Inside at the net there, the back set. Trying to find Ashley Shea, but to no avail. 23-13 Blue Devils now. A 4-0 run has them 2 points away from the opening set on their home floor. Brittany Schmidt, and give her a service ace. Set point. Blue Devils cruising. The Siena Heights team looks a bit ruffled. Schmidt on a roll and back to serve. The senior from Richmond gets the point underway. There's a swing from Grace Palumsack, but into the block, and that'll give the Blue Devils the opening set, 25-13. Cruising in comfortable fashion. We'll take it to the second here on LTSN. You're watching Blue Devil Volleyball on your home for LTU Athletics.
zoom in on the server, and then once she serves it, switch to the other shot, and then I'll go back to normal.
Welcome back to LTSN. Blue Devils took the first set in convincing fashion. Hit 200 as a team. Siena Heights hit negative. Here's Just Lodge right down the line to kick off the second. Lodge came into tonight third on the team in kills. 152 on the season. Doherty gets us underway. That'll chase Anna Tartarian right into her own bench. 2-0 now, Lawrence Tech. Doherty, poised, sends it over. Rebecca Collier at Schmidt. Now Doherty going back for Gramakova, her fellow junior. Juniors play a pivotal role on this team. Zakia Hunt, Var Gramakova, and Christy Doherty. Here's the swing from Taylor Felver off the block. Now Doherty chases it down, finds Lodge, off the block and out. Once again, Blue Devils off to a 3-0 start to this set, mirroring what they were able to do in the opening set that they won 25-13. Here is Doherty. Diving there and tight at the net. Desi Cook somehow got that over. Felver approaches and unleashes, but Nicole Heiduck was there to handle it. Just Lodge fighting her way through the block there. Now the set from Karen Gray to Felver. Heiduck there in the back row. Doherty, Gramakova, roll shot over, opted for the off speed. Now here is Bianca Negro. Not exactly a good approach that time from Felver. Doherty contorting her body. Desi Cook, and she'll take it for a zip. Blue Devils rolling now.
And for the Saints, number 10, Grace.
Grace Plomsek makes her way in. Four points on the serve of Christy Doherty to open up this set. That one clips off the tape of the net. Collier chases it down into the block. Ooh, that flips over, but Hunt and Lodge were responsible for the trouble that Siena Heights had there. 5-0 now. Blue Devils at this pace might be racing to get out of here a little bit early tonight. And the first mistake of the second set after a run of 5 in a row to kick it off. It's a pleasure to have you tuning in tonight here on LTSN, wherever you may be tuning in. We'll be back at it on Friday night with Concordia coming to town, a very winnable match for Lawrence Tech. Blue Devils had a tough one, though, at Concordia in Ann Arbor earlier in the year. One that most did not expect to be a tough match for Lawrence Tech, but found themselves in a 5-setter and were able to pull it out. Concordia at the bottom of the conference. Blue Devils are on a roll now. They've won 2 in a row. They're up 6-3 in the second set. Won the first set 25-13. Siena Heights in town tonight. In a bunched-up WAC conference, they come in at 5-4. Lourdes leads the way at 8-1, but it is honestly very tight from 1 to, you go all the way down to about 7 in this conference. Here's the swing from Brittany Schmidt. That sails long on her. 6-4 now. A little bit tighter after that 5-0 start for LTU. Blue Devils at 6-3 in the WAC, tied with Cornerstone for third at the moment. But Cornerstone has that tiebreaker by virtue of beating Lawrence Tech in Grand Rapids. 7-4 now is the LTU lead. A look at Lexi Zamoniak there, the Onaway, Michigan native. Very nice family in her senior campaign out of Onaway High School. Those offer hands there. Kaleeson, the Edmonton native, couldn't quite make the diving save there. Would have been a tall task had she even been able to dig that out. 7-5 now as Siena Heights tries to piece together a little bit of momentum on the road. Trailing by a set, Siena Heights. Serving Madison Sitter, the junior. Here's a senior, Brittany Schmidt, making nice work of the pass. Gramakova back to serve. Had a service error in the first set. We're going to put that behind her. Blue Devils up 8-5 at the Libero Negron. Now a back set this time to Ty Lutke, one of the stronger hitters on that Siena Heights side of the net. Let's see who they go to this time. They'll go to the freshman, Ruhlman. Down the line at the senior, Zamoniak. Here's another senior, Brittany Schmidt. Now off the forearms, that time of Karen Gray. A swing from Ty Lutke. That's sailing over top, out of play. 9-5 now. Blue Devils here in the second, up a set. Var Gramakova at Nedgron, chasing it down there. Karen Gray off the block. Who can Doherty set up? She'll go to Zakiya Hunt. That's the combination that we like to see. We've seen it so often. Doherty to Hunt, junior to junior. A brilliant combination there. It's lovely to watch. 10-5 now. Blue Devils a second set lead. Karen Gray, middle set. That sails long. Oh, did it get a touch? No, it sailed long. The reaction initially from that Siena Heights side of the net was that they thought they got the touch, but it was clearly over the outstretched arms of Raynali Kaleeson. And that'll give Gramakova another chance to serve. Blue Devils on a 4-0 run now. Chasing that down, Karen Gray, not the most favorable position to deliver from Siena Heights, and the Blue Devils will claim another 12-5 off another hitting error. Blue Devils hitting .232 as a team. Siena Heights still sitting below a negative mark. 12-6 now after things got a little congested over there. Vaipushan comes back in for Gramakova. Serve clips off the tape of the net. Doherty chases that down after taking a little bit of a bump on the last point. Still taking a look at her hand, hoping she's okay, definitely. 12-7 now is the Blue Devils' second set lead. Doherty will get involved here, and the call, a double hit, so point Siena Heights, 12-8 now. Zamoniak's initial touch goes back to Vaipushan, and a little bit of a run for Siena Heights. 4 in a row. These teams trading runs in the second set. Ty Lutke on over, Vaipushan. Zakiya Hunt, a blast, but into the block of Felver. Now Siena Heights goes to Felver. Cross court, Zamoniak there. Doherty looking for Schmidt. They've gone to her quite a bit, and they've had plenty of success, but Negron lays out there, and Siena Heights takes the point. 12-10, pulling within 2 on a 5-0 run. The Saints and the bench is alive and well. Timeout called by Ed Rule. 12-10, the second set score. Blue Devils up a set on LTSN, your home for Blue Devil women's volleyball all season long. We'll be right back after a 60-second breather. Welcome back to LTSN. Blue Devils up 12-10 in the second set. Up a set. Christine Tylutke back to serve. Doherty, a bump set high in cross court to Schmidt, and that just drops in between a couple of Saints. Miscommunication there in the mix. You saw Ashley Shea and Karen Gray, but couldn't quite figure out who was going to go for that. Not at the timeout. Blue Devils will take it. 13-10 in the second set. Schmidt will go back to serve here. Down the line at Tylutke. A little tap. Schmidt, Doherty, middle set. Zakia Hunt. Another combination between Christy Doherty and Zakia Hunt. They high-five a couple of times. And it is 14-10 now. Blue Devils in search of a two-set lead for the third match in a row. Big wins over the weekends, and they are in the midst of a schedule that sees them looking at a few very winnable matches. Concordia up next, Michigan Dearborn following. Blue Devils have already beaten Michigan Dearborn this year. They've already beaten Concordia this year. And they're up 15-10 now here in the second. At home. Don Riddler Fieldhouse, always a fun atmosphere. Third of four in a row here. Big swing from Felver. Out of Adrian High School. 71 kills, 16 matches into the season for Felver. She had 38 all of last year. Coming off a 7-kill performance in the 5-set loss to Cornerstone. Doherty will claim the kill there. 16-11 now. Zakia Hunt makes her way out. Zimoniak makes her way out. Nicole Hyduck on in. And back to serve. The freshman who our LTSN team got to speak with after last Saturday's win. You know, she told us that they really came out a bit slow in the second set. Coach Rule told the team to stay relaxed, stay composed, knowing that you have the talent to do what you need to do. Just put it all out there. And Blue Devils appear to be putting it all out there once again tonight, up 17-11 in this second set. Nicole told me that, you know, the play the night before really did help out with that following afternoon. One of two players on the court right now from Dakota High School, Jess Lodge out there as well. Little conversation between Doherty and the up official, and Christine Tylutke was over there as well. A couple of the key players on both sides tonight. Here is Nicole Hyduck. Whistle was blown prior to that serve. And we're at 18-11 now. A serve over. Now Felver. Off the block and out. Tylutke receives a penalty card during that little discussion that went on. We don't know what was said, but Lodge will chase that down. There is Tylutke. Blue Devils up 19-11 second set. Vi Pushan unable to handle that there. Going down the line. Didn't have much time to handle it. 19-12 now. Doherty goes cross court. Just Lodge down the line. A little tip over there from Ty Lucky. Now here's Schmidt going up. Doherty, cross court. 19-12 is the second set. Blue Devil lead. Blue Devils up a set. Middle set. Cook finds the space down the middle, as we've seen her do so often. Here's Felver. Blue Devils hit the 20 mark again for the first time in the second set. Schmidt, Gramakova into the block. Going cross court there. Just lodge. Point Siena Heights. Cook out of the middle again. Here's Negron over top the block. Schmidt had to handle it. Heiduck had to chase it down. And Schmidt had to send over what was essentially a free ball. 20-14 is the second set. Score now. .30 run for Siena Heights. Doherty. A little punch over. Now Ty Lutke. Doherty there to handle it. And the high hop made the task difficult for Schmidt. Laying out 20-16 now. 4 run for Siena Heights. This is a tough Siena Heights team that has come in and, by their standards, probably underperformed. Siena Heights in search of their 4th straight 20-win season. In danger of trailing 2 sets. They've lost 2 in a row. Here's Negron. The bump set to Christine Tylutke off the block of Gramakova and Cook. Now Schmidt. Gramakova, cross court. Felver was there. They'll go back to Tylutke, trying it again. Now here's Doherty. Schmidt, Doherty out of the back row. A swing that hops up into the ceiling. This will be tough to handle. It'll force them to deliver out of the back row. Still got a tough swing off for Doherty to handle. She was able to do it anyway. Here is Doherty. Back set Gramakova. Off the block. Gramakova, another try, and the kill. What a point. 21-16, Blue Devils. That was a fun one to watch, and the Blue Devils come out on top of that point. Raynali Kalisin back to serve here. Now it's the serve from Karen Gray, and the kill from Ariana Chambers out of Flint, Michigan, her first of the night. In off the bench, Chambers plays a limited role. She'll head back out. Negron, who's on the floor most of the time at that libero spot, a service error there. 22-17 now. Here in the second set, Zimoniak makes her way in along with Zakia Hunt. Cook and Heiduck piecing together very nice runs out there on the floor. Negron having to chase that down and send over a free ball was Felver. Now Zakia Hunt. Can they take advantage of it? Felver was ready there. Tylutke. 22-18. Second set. Blue Devils took the first set 25-13. Tylutke had a 10-kill and 13-kill performance against Lawrence Tech a season ago. She's been a part of a run that now has Siena Heights down just a few points, 22-19. With Karen Gray back to serve. Zimoniak first to handle it. Cross court, they look for Schmidt. Negron there to the cheering and applauding of the Siena Heights sideline. Doherty will dump it over. Ready was the Siena Heights front row of Ashley Shea and Christine Ty Lutke. (22-20) after the call. Infraction on Lawrence Tech. And Siena Heights getting closer now. Raynali Kaleeson, Christy Doherty. Here's Gramakova. Free ball. Doherty. Schmidt, nice approach. 23-20. That was lined up for the senior Brittany Schmidt. She elevated and capitalized. Here's Var Gramakova. On over, really in tight to the net there was Karen Gray. This will pop up after Schmidt and Zakia Hunt were ready. That time Siena Heights tried to go over Schmidt and Hunt, and perhaps the block beginning to cause a tad bit of intimidation on the Siena Heights side of the net. Blue Devils have a set point, a chance to go up 2-0. Here's Gramakova. Blue Devils looking to capture that feat for the third match in a row. Into the net, and they do just that. 25-20 is the second set line. Blue Devils up 2-0 here on LTSN. Your home for Blue Devils women's volleyball. Blue Devils looking to make it a straight set victory. They'll go to the locker room for a bit, and we'll be back in just under 5 minutes here on LTSN. Okay, so he's doing a zoom in on the coach. I'm going to talk about him. Welcome back to LTSN. A look at head coach Ed Rule, the second-year man, his Blue Devils staff out there along with assistant coach Joe Podvin, David Nichols, Coach Rule, and his team looking to improve on their 20-win season that they put together last year. This is a team that looks poised and appears as though they have the ability to do just that in search of a third consecutive WAC victory tonight as we get the third set underway. For the first time, Siena Heights, they claim the first point of the set. Blue Devils up 2-0. Couple of very commanding sets. Back and forth in the second, but for the most part, it felt like the Blue Devils were in control and in command. Here's Vargramakova, delivers on over. Now out of the back row, Tylutke diving there, Doherty. Here's Doherty out of the back row, into the block. Blue Devils had to handle that heat that came right back at them in quick fashion. High duck, sprawling effort. Isabella McDonald had a couple of big kills late on Saturday against Indiana Tech. That goes long, and Siena Heights up to a 2-zip lead in this third set. Siena Heights, for them right now, every point is huge. And they are staring down the barrel of a possible loss if they do lose this set. It would be their third consecutive loss. They ran sprints in between the second and third set while we were in our break. A bit unusual to see. You wonder what kind of message that gave them from, the coaching staff led by Kim Barrington, who's in her third season. It was interesting to watch. The coaching staff was intense during that break on the Siena Heights side of the net. The Blue Devil players went to the locker room, as we usually see them do, in between that second and third set. Able to piece together two in a row now. 3-2, Siena Heights lead. Raynali Kaleeson, the Edmonton, Alberta native, back to serve. Bianca Negron. Here's the swing coming in from Rebecca Collier. That sails long, 3 in a row. From Lawrence Tech now. After it was a 3-zip start to the set for Siena Heights. A look there at Nicole Hyduck. Felver off the block. Now Doherty, Gramakova down the line, right at Negron. Here's Tylutke off the 10-foot line. Little tight set there to Desi Cook. But point Siena Heights. Felver, Doherty, back set, Gramakova, little light tap over. Sprawling effort there from Karen Gray. But point to Lawrence Tech on the double hit. Alexi Zamoniak makes her way back in. Zamoniak, one of 5 seniors on this Blue Devil roster, as Siena Heights takes the lead again. 5-4 now here in the third set. Blue Devils up 2-0. Doherty, Schmidt, Karen Gray, into the block goes Ashley Shea. Blue Devils couldn't quite chase that one down. Siena Heights still hitting a negative percentage as a team, as we're into the third now. Doherty, bump step. Taking advantage, Brittany Schmidt. Schmidt at 6 kills on the night now, tied for the most with Vargramakova. Here's Gramakova serving. Her second service error. Still trying to get comfortable back there. She'll head out. Vaipushan will make her way back in. Zimoniak. Doherty the back set to Hunt. That caught the line. Accuracy. Pinpoint for Zakia Hunt. Eyeing her target and finding her target. 7-6 now. Siena Heights the lead here in the third set. Blue Devils in search of a straight set victory. Brittany Schmidt will go back to serve here. The crowd awaits. Now Negron takes the first contact. Touched on up there for Ashley Shea. Feathered on into the back row. Now a light tap over. Doherty handles it. Isabella McDonald there. The Mediacom major feeds Doherty, but into the net. Rare miss hit. And it is 8-6 Siena Heights now. Siena Heights got off to a 3-zip start in this third set. Arguably their best stretch of this entire match. Blue Devils came back quickly. We're at an 8-6 mark now here in the third set with the Blue Devils up 2-0, make it 9-6 now here in the third. Jess Lodge makes her way in. Ty Lutke, the ONCC transfer, serves us in here. Hunt had to chase that down on a free ball. Didn't really have an opportunity to get her feet set and approach the ball there. Zimoniak, she just has to pop that one up. 10-6 now, the Siena Heights lead here in the third. Blue Devils had to go to 4 after they couldn't quite close it out in 3 on Saturday against Indiana Tech. Schmidt, Doherty, Lodge, roll shot. Felver there to handle it. They'll look that time. Down the line goes Janelle Ruhlman. The Saints are happy to have her back. Didn't play against Cornerstone. The 6-foot freshman from North Branch. Ruhlman with 5 kills, leading the way for Siena Heights. Siena Heights with a 5-point lead here in the third set. And we'll go to another quick break here on LTSN. Blue Devils up 2-0 on your home for Blue Devil Volleyball. Welcome back to LTSN. 11-6 is the Siena Heights third set lead. Blue Devils up 2-0. Here's Jess Lodge looking to get going here in this one. She is at 5 kills on the night. That one off the fingertips of Lodge, and the Siena Heights run continues. It is now 5 in a row, 12-6. Siena Heights on a roll here with Christine Tylutke serving. Vaipushan. Oh, Zakia Hunt and Doherty ran into each other inadvertently there. It is now 13-6 Siena Heights. Blue Devils went on a 10-0 tear last Saturday against Indiana Tech. Could they find a way to piece together something like that again tonight? Siena Heights for the first time tonight looks like the more comfortable team. Zakia Hunt, Karen Gray comfortable handling that. Nice dump over from Hunt to end that 6-0 run for Siena Heights. Desi Cook back in here. We mentioned Siena Heights, the players ran sprints in between sets. You wonder if whatever that message was meant to be from head coach Kim Barrington has begun to seep into their play. They look a bit more comfortable here, but down the line goes Jess Lodge. 13-8 now is the third set score, with Nicole Heiduck back to serve. Blue Devils got on a nice little run in the first set with Heiduck back there. Diving there, Tylucky sends over an overpass. Here's Vaipushan up to Doherty into the block. Standing strong and tall at 5'11" and 6 foot, Taylor Felver and Ashley Shea. Shea at 6'1". Blue Devils have found ways over the past few matches to deal with height that teams on the opposing side of the net have presented. Shifted very well against UNOH after their middles started to heat up. Blue Devils claim the point there. 14-9 rather is the deficit. Certainly within striking distance still. Up official holds off the substitution momentarily. Now Gramakova can make her way in. See if Gramakova, Jess Lodge, and Cook and Schmidt can heat up a little here. These are a nice 4 names to rattle off, but there's some heat coming from the Siena Heights side of the net. 16-9 now. 15-9 rather, beg your pardon. Cook. '87 kills coming into tonight for Desi Cook. We've seen her really do a nice job of blocking. It feels like her blocking and her play in general at times has really sparked the emotion of this Blue Devil team. We'll see if that can spark some sort of an emotional rally. Down 5 here in the third set, but up 2-0. Desi Cook, did she touch the net there? (16-10), the Siena Heights third set lead now. Heiduck. Raynali Gleason popped up. Brittany Schmidt delivers over. Desi Cook. Schmidt. Bianca Negron able to handle that, but Felver unable to get off a clean swing. 16-11 now. Zakia Hunt and Lexi Zamoniak make their way in. Doherty and Gramakova rather over there on the block. They try to tip it over the block this time. They do so successfully, but Doherty was there to dive and dig things out. Dump over, Zamoniak ready and aware. Nice play off the 10-foot line though. Schmidt, can Siena Heights take advantage? Not the strongest of swings coming there from Ariana Chambers. That sails long on Lawrence Tech though. Having a little bit more of a troubling time finding those lines here in the third. 17-11 now. Zamoniak, Doherty looking for another assist. Gramakova, and she gets that assist for her 28th of the night. Gramakova with her 7th kill of the night. Lodge, Schmidt, Gramakova, all with 7 kills. Blue Devils heading 127 as a team. Ashley Shea delivers over. Here's Brittany Schmidt, cross court. And the nice disguise coming from Karen Gray, the setter. There is no one back there, so she decided to take things into her own hands, quite literally. 18-12, and it'll be Karen Gray back to serve. Siena Heights with the lead here in this third set. Blue Devils up 2-0. Brittany Schmidt into the block there. At least slowed down the swing, but the attack sails long. the senior Brittany Schmidt. Ashley Shea. Doherty. On over. Right at Felver. Now a little back set there off the block. Coming from Palomsac. Here is Doherty. She lets go a swing and finds the range. Christy Doherty came into tonight with 75 kills on the season. A whopping 606 assists coming into the season. She appears to be on track to another 1,000 plus assist season. Put up 1,300 last year. (19-14) the Siena Heights lead now after that point. Schmidt, Doherty goes cross court for Just Lodge into the block. 2014 Siena Heights for the first time. They hit the 20-point mark before LTU. Vaipushin. Now Zakia Hunt's roll shot over. Did that dump in? It did. The Siena Heights fans who have traveled here from the Adrian area didn't like the call. 2015. Now the Siena Heights lead, but Nicole Heiduck back to serve here. The mature freshman. And dumping it over this time, Lodge. Blue Devils mixing it up. We'll see how they play it this time. The power or the off speed. It's the block, but out of play. 21-16, Siena Heights able to snap any kind of potential momentum that LTU could have perhaps brought up there. Vaipushin. There's Schmidt. That sails long, and Siena Heights 3 points away from sending us to a fourth. Ed Rule wants to slow things down a little bit and get a word in with this team before these crucial couple of points that are coming up on the other side of the break. 22-16, the Siena Heights lead. LTU up 2-0 here on LTSN. Siena Heights attempting to force a fourth set. Welcome back to LTSN. Big points up ahead now. 22-16, the Siena Heights lead here in the third. And make it 23-16. Is this perhaps new life for Siena Heights? Elena Hawthorne, freshman from Tip City, Ohio, making an appearance late in this third set at 6'2". Doherty and Desi Cook able to find that corner to snap a 3-0 Siena Heights run. Vaipushin heads out. Gramakova back in as Blue Devils will be able to serve again here. Christy Doherty back to serve. Blue Devils up 2-0, but in a deficit here. Saving the day, Doherty. Now Cook to Hawthorne. Tapping it over there. Felver, middle set. Cook. Ty Lutke was ready. Into the block. Blue Devils now down 23-18 here in this third. Flat serve over from Doherty. Diving save that time made by Brittany Schmidt. The roll shot goes off the block and out of play for what will set up now a set point. For Siena Heights. And it'll be the junior Anna Tartarian from Monroe, Michigan, back to serve. Desi Cook right at Ty Lutke. Blue Devils looking to stay alive. Hawthorne, they're able to stay alive, at least for the moment. LTU on the ropes in this third. And Siena Heights finishes off the third. 25-19. It's now 2-1. Still a Blue Devil lead in this match. They'll switch sides, and we'll head to a big fourth set here in Southfield. Coming to you live from Don Riddler Fieldhouse on your home for Blue Devil women's volleyball. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the fourth set. Once again, your Blue Devils up 2-1 here at home. Welcome back to LTSN. Fourth set getting underway. Blue Devils up 2 sets, 2-1. And they'll take the hop off the clip with a net. Siena Heights not expecting that. Christy Doherty back to serve. Well, you see this Blue Devil team get on nice runs quite often with Doherty back there. LTU 5-0 at home, looking to make it 6-0. They're up 2 sets to 1, looking to avoid a fifth. Got off to a 2-0 lead for the third match in a row. LTU tied for third in the WAC right now. Technically sitting in the 4th spot, with Cornerstone owning the tiebreak by virtue of the victory that they have over LTU. Here's Doherty, a little back set that time to Gromikova. Free ball sent over after Collier couldn't quite get the approach on it that she desired. And this will chase Bianca Negron back. 2-1 now, Blue Devils. Looking to get off to a better start than they got off to in the third. It feels like every one of these WAC matches carries such heavy weight with how tight this conference is right now. Both of these teams playing hard tonight, as anticipated. Negron. Here is Doherty. Now Gromikova off the block and point LTU. 3-2 now. Zamoniak and Hunt will make their way in. Cook and Hyduck out. Big points. Blue Devils definitely want to get out of here in 4. Don't want to see those type of service errors that we've seen creep in throughout the night for the Blue Devils. Brittany Schmidt digs that out. Gromikova, nice approach, but overcooks it. Renali Gleason. Point LTU, 5-4 now. Gromikova back here mentioned she had 19 kills when these teams met up in Adrian a season ago. Siena Heights took both of those matches. Similar storyline for the Blue Devils tonight as we saw on Saturday. Up 2-1. Looking to finish it off in 4 tonight. That's off the block, gets to the back row, but Gleason was ready. And Zakia Hunt was ready as well. Hunt's team leading 9th kill of the night has us at 5-4 now here in the 4th set. And Gromikova pulls off the service ace. That certainly has to be good for her mentality, knowing there has been a couple of service errors tonight coming from the junior. Our LTSN team spoke with Vara after practice yesterday, and she talked about how hard this team really worked in practice after the consecutive losses, and then came back to beat UNOH and Indiana Tech. Another point for the Blue Devils, 7-4 now, piecing together what is currently a 4-0 scoring run. Both teams communicating with each other. Here we go again. Bianca Negron having to kind of turn her body there was Ty Lutke. Not the cleanest swing off from Siena Heights. Roll shot from Brittany Schmidt. This time they'll go to Hunts. Converting. And in swift fashion. 8-4. 5-0 run for LTU here. And we're early in this 4th set, but possibly this could show to be a crucial run. Gleason in the back row, able to dig that out. Unleashing is the senior Schmidt. 9-4, and it's a 6-0 run. And a timeout called. LTU side is up and providing energy. 9-4, the fourth set lead for LTU. They're up 2-1 in the fourth. Siena Heights looking to extend this thing to a shortened fifth. Blue Devils looking to close it out. We'll be back in 55 seconds on LTSN. Welcome back to LTSN. Your Blue Devils hold a 9-4 lead at home against WAC rival Siena Heights in town tonight. Big conference battle, and it has been a battle. Siena Heights looking to stay alive in this battle. Blue Devils looking to close it out. Doherty, they'll go to Schmidt, right at Negron. Now the back set, looking for Palomsak. And diving there, Lexi Zamoniak, the senior. Here's the junior. Zakia Hunt found the line. 10-4, this run continues. We saw a spectacular run in last Saturday's match against Indiana Tech. This is currently a 7-0. We saw them pull off a 10-0 against Indiana Tech. Blue Devils hitting 159 as a team. Hunt up there at 350 again, just sky high hitting percentage. Here is Schmidt off the block and out. 11-4. Blue Devils once again. Here's Vargramakova. In the back set this time, looking for Ashley Gray. Into the block, Brittany Schmidt. Hunt there defensively. Now on over, tight at the net there. The little one-handed pass went to Ty Lucky. Flying in Schmidt. Powerful, swift capitalization. 13-4, the fourth set lead. Blue Devils having some fun now here in the fourth. Doherty, Zamoniak, they just have to touch that one over quickly into the block. Not much time to react. Here's Hunt, fires that one away. Blue Devils were able to get into transition there. They looked like they were kind of up against the ropes initially, but really turned the tables quickly. 14-4. It is an 11-0 run for Lawrence Tech now. Siena Heights called a timeout, but still struggling out of that timeout. On a roll back there, Vargramakova. Cross court. Long, and things are beginning to unravel for Siena Heights. Grace Palomsak in. Janelle Ruhlman out. Ruhlman has kind of quieted down a bit, returning after missing that last five-set match. Siena Heights staring at a third consecutive loss. Blue Devils possibly staring at a 7th WAC victory. 16-4 is the 4th set lead. And it's been a quick 4th set up to this point. Ty Lutke, not that time. 17-4 now. Gramakova, give her an ace. Sideline twirling around, having some fun. 18-4, might as well have fun at this point. We spoke to Nicole Heiduck about that energy that we typically see on the Blue Devil sideline when things are going well, as the overpass leads to the kill. 19-4. From the 10-foot line, Felver, Doherty, hunts, a call, and a point there. A double hit was called. That'll snap what was a 16-0 scoring run. If we see something longer than that this year, I mean, that'll be pretty astounding. I mean, that was quite incredible there. Wow. 19-5 is the 4th set lead. Man, I wonder what the discussion will be like when they look back on that run in the film session for Lawrence Tech. Probably won't be a very happy discussion when Siena Heights looks back on it in the film session, but man, that was an example of what this LTU team can put together at their best. Siena Heights really kind of unraveled there, but certainly the utmost credit to that Blue Devils side. That was spectacular. Another point to Siena Heights on another double hit. Madison Sitter in for the Saints. Vipushin handles it. Doherty now hunts into the block. They'll bounce back. Now they'll look to set someone up. Hawthorne, the freshman from Tip City, in. Here's the senior, Ty Lutke. Believes she caught the line there. No, she did not, actually. 21-6 is your 4th set score now. Blue Devils up 2-1. Blue Devils claimed the opener 25-13. That was in cruise control, dominant fashion. 25-20, somewhat of a back and forth second set, but for the most part, an in-control Blue Devil team in the second as well. 25-19, Siena Heights came out with a different energy that we simply haven't seen in this set. Between the second and third set, the coaching staff for Siena Heights made the Saints team run sprints between the sets, something we don't typically see out here, but it's something that was done. That appeared to breathe some life into this team for whatever reason, but they haven't come out with that in this 4th. The Blue Devils, meanwhile, now just 3 points away from improving to 13-6 on the season and 7-3 on the year. The Blue Devils have not beaten Siena Heights in 1,103 days. They could snap that skid tonight. Doherty, Cook rather, getting it off the block, and 23-6 now. Nicole Heiduck. Gramakova was back there serving during that long run. 16 in a row. That sails over the block. Did it get a touch? It did not. Out of play. Match point for Lawrence Tech. The last Blue Devil win over Siena Heights came on September 26th of 2015. It has been 1,103 days Can they finish it off here and end that skid? Hawthorne. And they do just that. Another program win, 25-6. The final fourth set line. Blue Devils claim it 3-1 on the home floor tonight. They improve to 13-6, 7-3 in the WAC, claiming another big WAC victory in a conference that is really jumbled up right now. They improve to 6-0 at home. Head coach Ed Rule, once again, you'd think he'll be happy with this one. Make sure to catch all your post-match coverage on the various LTU social media channels. Blue Devils once again take it 3-1 tonight. It was a delight to bring you the coverage. Our excellent LTSN crew providing you tonight's coverage. We'll be back at it on Friday night when Concordia comes to town. Another very winnable match for this Blue Devil team. I'm Jason Ross Jr. saying so long. Have a wonderful night, Blue Devil fans.